Hello and welcome to Trivia Night Online, brought to you by the People's Trivia Company. My name is Austin. I'm your trivia host for tonight. We've got 6 rounds of trivia, and the first one is number 1. It's general knowledge, no rhyme or reason to these 8 questions, just 8 questions we put together for your amusement. Here are the 8 questions. Good luck! Number 1. Indominus Rex is the scientific name for a fictional hybrid dinosaur created in what 2015 movie? The first in a new trilogy. Number 1 again. Indominus Rex is the scientific name for a fictional hybrid dinosaur created in what 2015 movie? The first in a new trilogy. Pay attention to this question, folks. 2015, first in a new trilogy. It's question number 1. Welcome, everybody. Wow! Number 2, question number 2. He's got a great heckle right off the bat. Wow, number 2. Question number 2. At the 1976 Olympic Games in Montreal, what Romanian gymnast became the first person to score a perfect 10 in the uneven bars event? Technically, that's a sports question. So there you go, folks. There's an international flavor, huh? Netherlands? Huh? Does my accent sound cool to you? I want to know that. Would this read over there? Would I be big in the Netherlands? Question 2 again. At the 1976 Olympic Games in Montreal, what Romanian gymnast became the first person to score a perfect 10 in the uneven bars event? Oh, we almost did that. You know, we have a halftime event, and we almost did that. We'll talk about it. Question 3. On what holiday in 1968, also known as Vietnamese New Year, did North Vietnam and the Viet Cong launch a surprise campaign of military attacks that would be the largest operation by either side up to that point in the war? Good international flavor here tonight. Number 3 again. On what holiday in 1968, also known as Vietnamese New Year, did North Vietnam and the Viet Cong launch a surprise campaign of military attacks that would be the largest operation by either side up to that point in the war? I always, in chat, Teddy saying, I always get told I had a California accent. What is a California accent? I don't know, but you want to go ahead and, Saturday Night Live does a great impersonation. Like, you want to take the 5 over to the 57, and then there's going to be a bunch of traffic there. So, that's a California accent.
Yeah, I love it.
It's a lot of weird inflections at the end of the sentence. Just the more you know. That's a light impression for a very heavy question. Thank you, Cheyenne, for the subscription. We appreciate that. Number 4. Purchased by Google for more than $3 billion in 2014. What company is best known for its learning thermostats, Hello video doorbells, and Protect smoke detectors? Like, where did you get your hair done? It was over near the Whole Foods. That's kind of a Californian accent.
Like, you mean the one off Bob Hope?
So that you're getting slipping into that's even another Californian. You're valley girling it. That's the valley. That's another subset. It's a whole nother. I love it. And you are a valley. You are a valley girl, aren't you?
I think I'm technically. I'm pretty close to the valley.
Let's count it. Number
Teddy,
4 again.
From the valley.
Purchased by Google for more than $3 billion in 2014. What company is best known for its learning thermostats, Hello video doorbells, and Protect smoke detectors? Here's question 5. In the title of his Tony Award-winning 1962 play, Edward Albee asks, who's afraid of what author of Mrs. Dalloway? Again, folks, I'm telling you, older generations might have a bit of a upper hand on tonight's game. I love it. My wife will also be pantomiming the correct answers off screen to me. That one is correct. She's a great mimist. 5 again. In the title of his Tony Award-winning 1962 play, Edward Albee asks, who's afraid of what author of Mrs. Dalloway? Just crossed 100. 100 viewers live, folks. Please subscribe. Oh boy. If there were like 31 of you that weren't subscribed right now and you all just did it, we're at our goal. I'll take the overlay down. We're at our goal. We're done. Please subscribe to this channel. 1,000 and we can get monetized. We're so close. Number 6. What autonomous region of China is the highest region on Earth and is home to one side of Mount Everest? Whew. That plug lost us 6 viewers. 6 again. What autonomous region of China is the highest region on Earth and is home to one side of Mount Everest? Question number 7. Karen and Richard are the first names of what musical brother and sister, most famous for their songs We've Only Just Begun and Close to You? Number 7 again. Karen and Richard are the first names of what musical brother and sister, most famous for their songs We've Only Just Begun and Close to You? And final question for round number 1. Final question, question number 8. Starring John Lithgow, Kristen Johnston, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You did my guy dirty. What late 90s TV show was about a squadron of aliens who are on an expedition to study the behavior of humans? Ben, how could you leave my guy out like that? Ben, let's talk. My head writer, Ben. Come here. Over here. Ben, come here. Over here. What are you doing? Why'd you leave him out? You're gonna list 3, list 4. What are you doing?
And the rest.
And the rest! Yeah, I love it. Why'd you and the rest him, Ben? Oh, you're gonna get a raise for this. I have a weird discipline system. Question number 8 again, starring John Lithgow, Kristen Johnston, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and the rest. What late 90s TV show was about a squadron of aliens who are on an expedition to study the behavior of humans? Fourth actor, if you're watching right now, I'm sorry. Please come back. This wasn't nothing personal.
It's not personal.
We just have so many. This is like Twitter. I only have so many letters.
I just wanted to get the guy and the 2 ladies in there.
Yeah, and I can fit in all of Joseph's 3 names, apparently, but not your 2. 10 seconds on the clock for this question, then I'm going to check with Jack to see if we have any heckles sent in by you. If we do, we're going to read all of them. However many we have, it's up to you. You can literally buy time by sending in a tip through Venmo to @PeoplesTrivia. 7891 is going to be the code to prove that you know who we are. After we read all the heckles sent in, we're moving right on to the answers. So move quickly, folks. Get those answers in for round 1. 5 seconds on the clock. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jack, do we have any heckles?
We do.
We do. Let's bring on the heckle cam. Hello, heckle cam.
Let's do it. It's straight. Okay, good.
Yeah, you're on. I fixed you.
Yeah, that's great. I love it. Okay, we have a heckle. An incredibly generous heckle.
What is this?
So much crazy from Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, thank you so much, Jeffrey. That's a very generous heckle. It's very nice of you. Thank you.
Jeffrey says, hot take. The People's Trivia Co.'s biggest fans are most definitely in central New Jersey. From Rahway to Metuchen, Manville to South Plainfield, Sayreville to Lawrenceville, New Brunswick to Princeton. We love y'all.
Ooh, are we a Jersey company now? Looking at the size of that heckle?
I mean, like...
We might be.
I have to take that hot take into consideration. It is
That's a hot take.
And you know, I'm so tickled because my father went to Princeton for graduate school, so like he has memories down in your area, I'm sure. I'll ask him all about these places.
Ooh, I gotta say, Jersey's represented pretty well. Before I was the age of like 7, I pronounced it Joyzy. I couldn't. New Jersey. I couldn't not do it. I was born with that accent. Couldn't get rid of it. I'm told it's from my grandfather. Thank you, Sergio. Or
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
The last name.
The last name is. Almost
has the same letters in there.
I looked quickly. Sorry. Jeffrey. Thank you, Jeffrey. We appreciate it. Thank you, Jersey. What's up, Jersey? Maybe I'll forgive the Jets. Maybe. One day. Maybe. I'm a Charger fan. What do I know? I used to be. Bye, Echo Cam.
Bye. Thank you so much.
That's all we got, folks, and that was enough. We appreciate that break for round number 1. I'll give you a couple more seconds because Jeffrey is so generous. It's a soft G. Generous. Jersey. Jeffrey. 3 in a row. I'm a poet, and I didn't even realize. Round 1 answers. Indominus Rex is the scientific name for a fictional hybrid dinosaur created in what 2015 movie? The first in a new trilogy. Jurassic World is the correct answer there. Jurassic World. Folks, if you put Park is incorrect. Not only was it not released in 2015, it wasn't the first of a new trilogy, and it also didn't have the Indominus Rex. Where do I stop me when I stop pointing out how wrong that answer is? Question number 2. At the 1976 Olympic Games in Montreal, what Romanian gymnast became the first person to score a perfect 10 in the uneven bars event? Nadia Comaneci is the correct answer there. Nadia Comaneci.
Spelling doesn't matter.
Spelling matters. You needed to nail that one. If you didn't spell it exactly like I had, with that weird little thing over the A and everything, you lost the entire... Spelling doesn't matter, folks. Get close. Get close to the right answer tonight. Those are the teams playing. That can't be right. There we go. Let's get that fixed. Yep. Those are the teams playing. Welcome to the game, everybody. Whoop, too big. Number 3. On what holiday in 1968, also known as Vietnamese New Year, did North Vietnam and the Viet Cong launch a surprise campaign of military attacks to be the largest operation by either side at that point in the war? Tet. The Tet Offensive was what we were referring to. Tet is what we were looking for there. Number 4. Purchased by Google for more than $3 billion in 2014. What company is best known for its learning thermostats, Hello video doorbells, and Protect smoke detectors? Nest. Nest is the name of the company for number 4. 5. In the title of the Tony Award-winning 1962 play, Edward Albee asks, who's afraid of what author of Mrs. Dalloway? Virginia Woolf is the right answer. Virginia Woolf for number 5. Matt in chat saying this show should be considered for a theme night. I have no idea what he's talking about. Number 6. What autonomous region of China is the highest region on Earth? Tibet. Tibet is the right answer there. Brad Pitt can't go there because of a movie.
The show for number 8.
Love it. Number 7. Thank you, Matt. Karen and Richard are the first names of what musical brother and sister are most famous for their songs We've Only Just Begun and Close to You? The Carpenters was number 7. The Carpenters was your answer to number 7. What's that?
Do you have the...
Oh, the answers? Yes, here you are. So you can... Jack can defend chat from the answers. And finally, number 8, starring John Lithgow, Kristen Johnston, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And French Stewart, Ben. Come on. Stewart! Letterkenny again. What late 90s TV show is about a squadron of aliens who are on an expedition to study the behavior of humans? Third Rock from the Sun is the right answer there. Matt saying in chat, Third Rock should be an upcoming theme night. We're thinking about it. I'll tell you this. Here's a hint to the people. I'm not going to give too much away. I won't. We're thinking about an animated thing. How'd you do in round number 1? How'd you do? Tell us in round number 1. Tell us in chat. Let us know in chat how you did in round number 1. Post your score. Post your score in round 1. Let us know. If you don't see your name scrolling over there, you might have missed the cutoff for round 1. Make a case why you shouldn't be given a 0 in chat, and we'll consider it. But folks, it's time for round number 2. Moving on after round number 2. Oh, in between the questions, I'm going to say hi to some teams playing tonight. Cracked the 100 again. We did it once, we can do it again. Round 2 is your theme round. Look what we got here for you tonight.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. Made sense. 8 out of 8s in chat, 7 out of 8s. Angela cracking that 8 out of 8. Nice job, Angela. Fidel with the 8. Teddy with the 8. Simply and Matt with the 7s. All right, round 2. We're dealing with fictional places in movies. I will name a fictional city or like a fictional area. They may not be actual cities. Like if it's a country or it's a principality. First off, good luck on your cold. Second off, it's just an area. I'm looking for a city. Fictional places, movies. I'll give you a fictional city or place and a small description of it. You tell me the movie or movie series in which it appears. All right? Good luck, folks. Round 2, I'll name you a city or a place. You tell me the movie or movie series in which it appears. Number 1. Zion, the last human city on Earth after a nuclear war between humankind and sentient machines. Oh boy, what?
The team names are cut off because the edges.
Oh, okay, I can fix that. Thank you so much. Good to know that edge thing is an issue. Let me know in chat that's better. Number 1 again, Zion, the last human city on Earth after a nuclear war between humankind and sentient machines. Why is everyone saying England? It makes my anxiety. It raises my anxiety. I made a mistake like a last.
I feel like they're referencing it, but I don't.
My blood pressure went up. They're referencing a mistake I made weeks ago. I can never escape it. And I'm Welsh. Question number 2. Rock Ridge, a frontier town with a black sheriff. 2 again. Rock Ridge, a frontier town with a black sheriff. I do want one of our shirts could be the English the United the UK flag. Sorry, we got a good heckle. I was distracted. The UK flag with the word England right underneath it. That's a possibility. Question 3. Radiator Springs, the home of many sentient vehicles. 3 again. Radiator Springs, the home of many sentient vehicles. This one goes out to James Stevick. What's up, James? You're not watching. You never do. James. His kid's a big fan. Number 4. Raccoon City, the headquarters of the Umbrella Corporation and birthplace of an infection that consumes the city. 4 again. Raccoon City, the headquarters of the Umbrella Corporation and birthplace of an infection that consumes the city. Yeah. Number 5. Hill Valley, home of Twin Pines Mall and Lyon Estates. What's up? Yeah. 5 again. Hill Valley, home of Twin Pines Mall and Lyon Estates. Aesthetic in chat asking thoughts on cheese. Well, send me $1 and through Venmo and I'll address that because I'm not sure how to answer that. 6 again. Or number 6 for the first time, rather. Emerald City, found at the end of a xanthic trail of blocks. Eric says in chat, should make a shirt that has the outline of England, but inside it says, what is this? Now that wasn't representative of what happened. All right?
But
it was where the landmark was, and I thought the question asked for UN member states, Eric. Eric, come here a second. Can you come here, Eric? Eric, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Emerald City, found at the end of a xanthic trail of blocks. Question number 6. Number 7. San Francisco, home of the 14-year-old hero and his inflatable robot Baymax. 7 again. San Francisco, home of the 14-year-old hero and his inflatable robot Baymax. My contention, I believe that England was
a UN member state.
I know England's a country, folks. What I thought happened was the question was specifically asking for UN member states, which is what we usually have when we're asking for countries in trivia, because it really helps us avoid this in general. And I didn't have that coverage. That's what I mean when I say I didn't have that coverage. I thought I had UN member states as a clarification. England is not a UN member state. United Kingdom is. That's what I was referring to. Of course England is a country. It's just not really a country. Number 8, Mos Eisley, according to Alec Guinness's character, a wretched hive of scum and villainy. 8 again, Mos Eisley, according to Alec Guinness's character, a wretched hive of scum and villainy. You're making me drink, Eric. I love it. I love you for it, though. I love my Minnesota crew. Minnesota versus Jersey tonight. California's just going to watch. Much love. 8 again, Mos Eisley. According to Alec Guinness's character, a wretched hive of scum and villainy. All right. This is going to be on screen for 10 seconds. I'm going to check in with Jack to see if we have any heckles. If we do, we're going to read all of them. If we don't, we're moving right on to the answers. So either move quickly or buy some time. Best way to put it. 10 seconds on the clock. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Jack!
Austin!
Do we... Ah!
We do. We have heckles.
We do. Let's bring on Jack.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Thank you for heckling. Our hecklers for now are Fidel. Fidel says...
What's up, Fidel?
So, by being a Padres and Chargers fan,
Uh,
does that make you a social distancing expert? Beer, porn, money.
Oof. Now, let's clarify that. I appreciate the heckle. Thank you, Fidel. Long-time
Thank you,
fan.
Fidel.
Love Fidel. Love a Fidel appearance. I am a current Padre fan, and that's hard. That's tough. That's a tough... It's tough to be, all right? I said it here first. It's tough. Second of all, I was a Charger fan. That team is dead to me. Moving on to the next heckle. Absolutely dead to me. Gone. No longer a fan. If they just dissolved, that'd be cool. Thank you for the heckle. Moving on to the next one.
Our next heckle comes from Sergio. This one is actually from Sergio.
Sergio comes in. Sorry, I summoned you. I summoned Sergio. Thank you.
And he says, this Meritage opens up quite brightly with a mouthfeel that's awkwardly silky. As if it's trying too hard not to be coarse. It's very fruit-forward and dry, with an oaky afterbirth. It's no menage a trois, but it's a great value for its price point. 86 points.
We got total wine.
We got wine rated.
We got wine. Sergio, here, I'll send you back that heckle amount and more if you never say the words mouthfeel and afterbirth again in the same ever.
Okay.
Anything. Either of those two words, just by themselves, are weird. I did not expect the word mouthfeel. That's great. Thank you, Sergio. We appreciate the heckles.
Thank you, hecklers.
Strong but mighty hecklers. We appreciate you guys.
Have fun with the game.
Have fun with the game. All right, moving right on, folks. Moving right on to the answers to round number 2. Here they go. Number 1, name the fictional place in the movie. Number 1, Zion, last human city on Earth after a nuclear war between humankind and sentient machines. Looking for The Matrix. The Matrix series for number 1. The Matrix. 2, Rock Ridge, a frontier town with black sheriff. Blazing Saddles is the right answer there. Blazing Saddles. You know, morons. 3, Radiator Springs, the home of many sentient vehicles. Cars is the right answer there. Cars for number 3. 4, Jesus, Brie. Raccoon City, the headquarters of Umbrella Corporation and birthplace of an infection that consumes the city. Resident Evil is the correct answer to 4. Resident Evil. It's also a video game. Turns out they made that movie into a video game. Did you hear that? Somewhere Ryan is...
I didn't realize that the subtitle of this was movies. I just thought it was fictional places from
it's
anything.
movies. Here's 5. Just nerds just rage all over the place. 5. Hill Valley, home of Twin Pines Mall and Lyon Estates. Back to the Future. Morty! Back to the Future is the right answer for number 5. Number 6, Emerald City, found at the end of a Xanthic trail of blocks. Xanthic probably means gold. Wizard of Oz is the right answer for number 6. Wizard of Oz. I'm 80% sure it references gold. 7, San Francisco, home of the 14-year-old Hero and his inflatable robot Baymax. Sorry if it's Hyro. Sorry, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. I've been told I should, but I'm a very busy man. Big Hero 6 is number 7. Heard it's good. Heard Big Hero 6 is good. And here's number 8. Mos Eisley, according to Alec Guinness's character, a wretched hive of scum and villainy. Star Wars is the right answer, number 8. Star Wars is the right answer for number 8. Folks,
for some reason you put a specific movie, you probably got it right.
Yeah, if you put a movie in the series, that's fine. That's okay. We always err on the side of common sense here. Also, if spelling is the most important thing in the world. If you get kind of close, we also understand autocorrect is kind of a thing. So, if it kind of is off by a little bit, you got the point. There's also no prize for the winner.
Yeah. It's for you.
It's for you.
Points are for you.
If you hang out this entire time and That's why we don't worry about cheating. It's if you hung out for an hour and a half and
for
just
some reason Googled everything for an hour
just to see your name at the top of a list on our social media.
Fine.
However you want to
okay.
spend. That's silly. That's silly. Round 3 is next. Oh, round 3 is tough. Oh, you're not gonna like me. Okay, buy the shirt. I'm gonna get the shirt plug first because you're not gonna like me after round 3. Let me just say that.
Oh, I like round.
I know. Merch.peoplestribute.co. Buy the shirt, folks. Support our shadow. She's having none of this. All right, round 3 is picture round. I got 8 pictures for you. These are all comic strips. Name the comic strip. Name the comic strip. 1 point per correct answer. I believe in all of you and love most of you. The time is meow. Number 1. The text here, I'll read the text out loud. The text really doesn't matter. You're going by image here. Yes, I know that, Sydney. Everybody knows that. But look, 4 wrongs squared minus 2 wrongs to the 4th power divided by this formula do make a right. Name the title of the comic strip. Number 1 again. Here's the text because it's too small to read. Yes, I know that, Sydney. Everybody knows that. But look, 4 wrongs squared minus 2 wrongs to the 4th power divided by this formula do make a right. That's why I know it's a tough round, folks. It's in a newspaper. A newspaper is a, I knew this. Number 2. Question number 2. Name the comic strip. What they're saying, so how are you getting to Memphis Boopsie by bus, Mike? It's a 4-day, 3-night, no-frills tour. That's not the whole joke. Some of these are multi-panel comics, and, you're just getting a piece. Thank you, Matt in chat. A newspaper is when you print out a blog. Thank you. I forgot. Thank you, Matt in chat. A newspaper is a printed blog. I forgot. I thought that was a book. What's a book? Number 3. Name the comic strip. Things do. Name the comic strip, folks. This is a tough one. Oops. Number 4. The text there says, if I put everything away, I'll forget to play with them. And that's the weirdest that sentence has ever been said. I'll do it again in my best movie phone guy voice. Again, I'll explain what movie phone is later, too. Newspapers and movie phone, that's why I said older generations. If I put everything away, I'll forget to play with them. That's also my NBA Jam voice. If I can get the rights, I will record an entire album of songs just as the NBA Jam voice guy. And then get sued immediately. Name the comic strip. Here's your 5. From downtown! He's on fire! Kind of good. I'm kind of okay at it. But I want to hear him sing other songs, like Bring Me to Life! Wake me up inside! Off rails already. Apparently whiskey and ginger is a great cocktail. Number 5, name the comic strip. I can't wake up. I will. That's gonna be track 1. Track 1 is "Bring Me to Life" by Evanescence, covered by the NBA Jam guy. Here's 6, but as the NBA Jam guy. Name the comic strip. Children of the 80s loving this round. I told you youngins would have
a hard time.
A hard time tonight. You got to be a little older or have someone on your team that's a little bit older in tonight's game. I got to skew my demographic in tonight's game. I didn't do it on purpose. I just looked at the quiz as I was putting it together, and I'm like, oh, it's kind of got to have some generational coverage.
It's really borderline.
Bree, you know what we... yeah. Number 7.
That's actually for the hamsters, Bree.
Yeah, that was for hamsters. 7. The text there says, Phil, somehow I feel there's a barrier growing between us. 7 again. Name the comic strip. That text in the bottom says, Phil, somehow I feel there's a barrier growing between us. Name the comic strip. Picture round. Folks, friends, family, people, we got games every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific. Join us tomorrow. We're going to have a special theme game this Thursday. It's going to be fun. It'll be a fun one.
And next Thursday.
We got...
I'm so excited for both of them.
I'm excited for both of them. You're probably going to be more excited for next Thursday. I'm being real. But join us. We just put on fun stuff for you to do at home. Here's number 8. Name the comic strip. Different questions every night, folks. We try not to repeat questions. At least online.
The vast majority are not repeated at all.
Yeah. Name the comic strip. This is going to be on screen for 10 seconds. Then I'm going to check in with Jack to see if we have any heckles for round number 3. If we do, we're going to read them. If not, we're moving right on to the answers. So get those answers in quickly. Quickly! You're on fire! I only have like 4 impressions, and that's one of them. I'll tell you the rest if we hit 1,000 subscribers. Please, come on, look how close we are!
Cookie Masterson.
It's okay. Okay, someone did figure out that my trivia voice is just kind of similar to Cookie Masterson from You Don't Know Jack, and that's because I played that game a bunch growing up, and who'd have thought? Turned out to be a trivia host.
You know, you bring that up. I was just thinking, this round reminded me, every day when I was at my parents' house, I would get the comic section from the newspaper and read the whole thing. And,
me too.
And right now I want to draw a comic. So I was just realized, oh my gosh, that I've always liked that.
Yeah, you're gonna feel good later at the very last question too. All right, let's bring on the heckle cam. Do we have heckles?
We do.
Hello, heckle cam.
Hi, love your heckles, love you, love the people. Allie.
People are very nice.
Yes, Allie says you'll love this.
Uh-oh.
Dr. Wine has become one of my new favorite go-to cocktails. Tastes just like cherry Coke. So delicious. Love more of your Jersey peeps. Wine, thumbs up, grid, flamingo.
One of us. One of us. Dr. Wine is a cocktail that is cheap red wine mixed with Dr. Pepper over ice. Don't you dare say ew until you've tried it. It's based on
We have a confirmation. Great.
Confirmation, folks. You've got to try it once. Okay, if you don't like Dr. Pepper, try Coke and red wine.
Or
cheap red
you
wine.
Don't have to if you don't drink alcohol.
No, do
obviously.
it right now. Right now, as long as you're 21 or over. No, it's don't knock it till you've tried it. That is the official cocktail of this household. And Jersey, now the word has been spread. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you, one of us. Thank you, Jersey.
You're
What a Jersey night tonight.
Yeah.
Ooh, that might be the title so far. Jersey night might be the title of tonight's show, unless something else happens. We'll have to do the outline of Jersey is the thumbnail. Next heckle, thank you so much, Jersey. Confirmation.
Thank you so much.
France has left the chat. But
oh. No.
With a Coca-Cola?
Oh, je suis offended.
Je suis offended.
Okay, I'm sorry. They would be even more offended now. I'm offended. Nick G has our next heckle. Nick says, I need some rest. I'm tired, sick and tired of love. I've had my fill of love from below and above. Tired
There's
of
the accent.
being admired.
There it is.
Tired of love uninspired. Let's face it, I'm tired. I rushed through it because that was literally like 90 seconds long, but...
Yeah, and it was enough. It was enough. Barely enough of the heckle amount to get Jack to sing.
I like it.
You want me to sing? 1,000 subscribers. Come on. You don't know if you want that or not, but come on. Next heckle, thank you so much.
You know what? We are all done with heckles. Thank you so much to our hecklers.
Goodbye, Heckle
Good luck,
Cam.
people.
Cheers, everybody. Bye, Heckle Cam. Round 3 answers. How'd you do on the comic book round? Let's find out. Thank you so much. I'll just do a beer.
Okay.
Round 3, question 1. Name the comic strip. The Far Side. The Far Side is number 1. Far Side. Oh, somebody asked where that was from.
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles. That's if you haven't seen Blazing Saddles,
Oh, now it's the time.
watch Blazing Saddles.
Well, wait. I don't know. Is he in that?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Number 2, don't make an assumption.
Sure.
Yeah, not on camera. Don't. Number 2, the answer's Doonesbury. Doonesbury. You want to feel smart? Act like you understand Doonesbury. Number 3, no Calvin and Hobbes. Too easy. It's on because it was on every truck that I saw peeing on a Ford growing up. Or at least the Ford logo. 3, Mutts is the correct answer there. Mutts. It's like putting up the Coca-Cola logo, having Calvin and Hobbes. Come on, folks. Mutts is number 3. Number 4, Family Circus is number 4. Now, you give me that kid. Why Calvin urinating on symbols and not this child? Huh?
Because
hear me out.
Bill
Hear me out.
Morrison lost the right.
Hear me out. More of a statement if the good-hearted kid acts out. More of a statement. Of course, Calvin's going to pee on things. Here's number 5. Bloom County. I wanted to get my joke in. That's why I silenced her. I just wanted to get my joke
No,
in.
it's good.
Bloom County is 5. Number 6, Kathy. Number 6 is Kathy. We're looking for Kathy for number 6.
Ack.
Recycling Family Circle?
Oh yeah, because
why
it
wouldn't
was known as Family Circle.
What did I put?
Oh, Family Circus. Well, let me check.
We'll check
that.
it. We'll check that. Number 7, Marmaduke. That's Marmaduke for number 7. Marmaduke. If it's never been called Family Circle, no. But if it's always been called Family Circus, wait, scratch that, reverse it. You know what I mean. And finally, number 8, we're looking at Foxtrot. Foxtrot. Whiskey,
Interesting.
Tango, Foxtrot. Foxtrot's the right answer for number 8. How'd you do, folks? How'd you do? Let us know. Let us know how you did in round number 3, because it's over. Family Circus has also been known
Family
as...
Circle.
We have been able to live confirm a rare live confirmation. Family Circus has also been referred to as the Family Circle. All right? So we'll accept either. We'll accept either of those. That's an instant confirmation. Don't you dare debate it. Don't you dare debate it. Come here if you're going to debate it.
Someone just now changed Wikipedia.
If you just changed 4D chess. All right, let's get ready for halftime. Halftime? Oh! No, not this. No, not this at all. It's psychological warfare.
Okay.
Unless you want to do...
No, that's great.
Yeah, psychological warfare.
Oh, no. Let's do the other one.
Yeah, let's do the other one.
Okay.
This one?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we had it right. I'm sorry. We're not doing psychological warfare is tomorrow. It's Psychological Warfare Wednesday. That's what we're doing. Tonight is our 52nd show. It's our 52nd show tonight. We just celebrated 50 on Thursday. We had a theme show on Frasier on Sunday, so this is 52. 52. Also, amount of cards in a deck of cards. We're playing Pick a Card. It's pick a card tonight. You will be sending a card, both suit and number, 2 through ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king, ace, diamonds, hearts, spades, and clubs. Send in a card to 657-234-2399. If you are not watching live, don't do it. Don't do this. Sometimes I get weird text messages at 4 a.m. because people think you're watching live. And that will accept this over a longer period of time. It's only for the live crowd. Go ahead and fast forward. Go ahead and fast forward till you see that little round 4 thing light up. It's why we have it. It's why we have it. Pick a card, folks. We're going to give you about a minute. So we're going to give you 8:02. 8:02 is your cutoff. Text your guess of a card. Pick a card. Any card. 657-234-2399. It's 52. episode, so 52 cards in a deck. That's why we're doing it tonight. Conrad with the 8 out of 8 tonight. Fidel with the 7.
You know, if you got 0 out of 8, like water burn.
Water. I'm so sorry. That's got to be our Netherlands, folks. My Dutch friend. Those were all American cartoons.
From like 30 years ago at a specific time period.
I apologize. I apologize to you, my Dutch friend. We did not help you out there with that round. Those were all American comic strips from decades ago. Oof. You might be okay with round 6, so hang out. Anyway, you know, whatever you're doing during breakfast. Deanna in chat says she is American and got 0 out of 8, so don't feel bad. All right, 30 seconds. 30 seconds to send in a guess. Keep an eye on the. We got a bunch of. We haven't picked the card yet.
Oh yeah.
We haven't even picked the card yet. 8:02 is the cutoff. 8:02. 10 seconds. All right. Wouter. Was it Wouter? Wouter?
We don't know how to speak Netherlands.
I'm trying.
We're American. We almost know one language.
I know that I like your soccer uniforms. It's orange, right? It's got to be orange. That's orange. All right. Yes, Wouter. I think that means I'm confirmed. All right. Let's go.
Nice.
Let's pick a card. We're gonna pick a card. Let's bring Jack on cam here.
Okay.
Make it fit.
Okay. Hi. I'm over here too. I'm gonna reach. Oh, my my arms are so long.
Pick one card.
One card. What is it? It's I love this card.
Queen of Spades.
Queen. Yes.
Queen of Spades. Jack, can you parse?
Yes, I will
the
find
submissions
it. Okay.
To see if we have.
Oh my gosh. I know someone got it right, but I have to see if someone else got it right earlier.
All right.
So let me see. It'll take a little bit.
I got a 10 out of 10 for pronunciation of Wouter. Wouter? I'm just going to keep saying it until I say it wrong, and it gets weird in my head. I used to work for a bank, had a lot of international students. Let's move on to round 4, folks. While Jack tries to find out who won our halftime round, let's move right on to round number 4. So round number 4 is a little different. In this round, we're looking for a famous name. This name can be anyone. It could be someone who is alive or dead. They could be real or fake. They could be human or not human. They could be any combination of those things. We will give you about a minute, maybe 2 minutes in between each clue. A minute in between each clue. And then we got a winner. I love it.
Exactly right. Yeah.
We've got if you you know if you won already. We only have one. We'll give you a minute between each clue. The earlier you send in a guess, the more points you get. If you send in a guess on the first clue, you get 4 points. The second clue is 3. The third clue is 2 points, and the fourth and final clue, a correct guess, is worth 1 point. Now, if your team turns in a wrong answer, you get 0, and you cannot guess again. You get 1 chance at a correct answer, so make it count. Be confident. Be very confident in your answer in tonight's game, or tonight's round 4. That's it. Let me see what we have here tonight. I want to make sure I have it right. Jack has an update on our halftime round. Somebody got it right on. Queen of Spades got it right on.
Exactly on.
If your phone number ends in 8274, that's our winner. 8274, Queen of Spades. Congratulations. That's a 1 in 52 shot. Nice job. Congratulations. You won yourself something. A Target gift card. Right?
Sure. Yeah. Target gift card.
$5 Target gift card. Folks, if you have won a halftime round earlier,
he's getting
and we have not gotten to you yet,
it.
we are getting to it. I promise. That's the slowest thing we do. I apologize. We're reaching out to people one by one. We're trying to go in order. That might not be the best way to do it. But we're getting to you. We got a whole Excel sheet. We know you've won. We promised the prize. We didn't say the prize would come quickly. So congratulations, Queen of Spades. That being said, here's your first clue for round number 4. After I read this clue, we're going to give you until 8:07. 8:07 is going to be the cutoff for this clue. And then, no, I'm sorry, 8:08. 8:08. We're going to give you to 8:08. 8:08. We're going to give you 2 minutes on the clue. I apologize. 8:08 is going to be the cutoff after reading the first clue. Here we go. Number 1. For 4 points. This person was first born in what was then a part of the Russian Empire as the 5th and youngest child of well-known teachers in the area. This person attended school at what was known as the Flying University, an underground educational enterprise that subverted the authoritarianism of the Russian system. This person then moved to Paris, where they met their future spouse, who's also notable. For 4 points again, the first clue, 808's your cutoff. This person was born in what was then a part of the Russian Empire as the fifth and youngest child of well-known teachers in the area. This person attended school at what was known as the Flying University, an underground educational enterprise that subverted the authoritarianism of the Russian system. This person then moved to Paris, where they then met their future spouse, who is also notable. Great. That's your 4-point clue. You get to 808. 808's the... Oh, can I get a drink? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Whenever you have a chance. I know you're working on another round. 808's the cutoff. Thank you. We just got a nice handful of heckles coming in. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate that. Your support helps us keep the lights on in this game. We will be doing this as long as we need to, by the way. It looks like, folks, we're here for July, guaranteed. We're here all through July, guaranteed. And unless something happens pretty quickly, we're digging in for August, too. Just letting you know, just updating the people. If you like this show, tell your friends and family. Because it looks like we're going to be here doing these 3 nights a week for July, guaranteed. And unless things change pretty quickly, it looks like the bulk of August will be done online as well. So, we love our online community.
We want to make it very easy for you to stay home.
Yes. And
away from strangers.
Yes. And when we do come back to in-person shows, which we very much miss, I miss my in-person crowds. I miss my in-person shows. There's a feedback there that I just can't recreate with this. But, you know, when we get back to it, it needs to make sense for our hosts, our players, and our venues. So, that's our update. So that's where we're at. And when I say make sense, it means make sense both financially and like physically, health-wise. We don't want to put anyone at risk at all because we figure trivia is a high-risk activity. We're admitting that.
Like hovering over an answer sheet, all breathing on it, and like.
And currently, we're admitting that, and we're recognizing that, and we're acknowledging that over maybe making a few dollars. So that's our update. All right, here's your 3-point clue. At birth, this Polish person's last name was Sladowska. In France, they studied at the University of Paris by day and tutored by night. For their academic work, this person has been awarded the Actonian Prize, the Davy Medal, the Franklin Medal of the American Philosophical Society, and more. This scientist has also appeared on the Polish 20,000 zloty banknote, as well as the French 500 franc note. Wouter, I got your name right, but I butchered some stuff here. For 3 points again, 810 is your cutoff. If you're watching live, 810 is the last chance to turn in the answers for the 3-point clue. At birth, this Polish person's last name was Sladowska. In France, they studied the University of Paris by day and tutored by night. For their academic work, this person has been awarded the Actonian Prize, the Davy Medal, and the Franklin Medal of the American Philosophical Society, and more. This scientist has also appeared on the Polish 20,000 zloty banknote, as well as the French 500 franc note. You have until 8:10 for a guess on this clue. 2 clues to go. They get easier. What's up, Phil? I didn't know Phil was here. What's going on, Phil? Giving us some knowledge on Bloom County. Mm-hmm. Okay, good to know. We'll look into that one. We're going to look into it. We got an official challenge on Bloom County. That's good to know. We appreciate that.
I made a note of it.
We're going to make a note after the show's over, and because we got to eat dinner tonight, folks. We can't be fact-checking live. Once the show's over, and once you grade it tomorrow morning, we're going to check on that one. So thank you, Phil, in chat for letting us know about that blue one. We could have a possible additional answer. Good to know. Good to know. All right, here's your 2-point clue. 812's the cutoff for the next one. This woman's daughter won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry with her husband, and the husband of this woman's second daughter accepted the Nobel Peace Prize on behalf of UNICEF in 1965. During World War I, this woman developed mobile radiography units to provide X-ray services to field hospitals. In 1934, this woman died of aplastic anemia that she got due to exposure to radiation during her scientific career. 2-point clue again. 8-12's the cutoff. This woman's daughter won the Nobel Prize in chemistry with her husband, and the husband of this woman's second daughter accepted the Nobel Peace Prize on behalf of UNICEF in 1965. During World War I, this woman developed mobile radiography units to provide X-ray services to field hospitals. In 1934, this woman died of aplastic anemia that she got due to exposure to radiation during her scientific career. 8-12's the cutoff. You got under a minute. Under a minute remaining. 8-12's the cutoff. Get him in. Give it to people, not to Phil. Oh no. Is that how they got in? Friends of Phil? Oh no. Under a minute, specifically 5 seconds to get the 2-point clue in. Here's the easiest clue. Easiest clue to go. Last clue for 1 point. Well, almost gave the answer. Alongside her husband and scientific partner, Pierre, this woman developed the theory of radioactivity, invented techniques for isolating radioactive isotopes, and discovered 2 elements, polonium and radium. She is the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and the only woman to win in 2 different fields. This woman is the namesake for the name of the periodic table's element number 96, curium. One-point clue again. Alongside her husband and scientific partner Pierre, this woman developed the theory of radioactivity, invented techniques for isolating radioactive isotopes, and discovered 2 elements, polonium and radium. She is the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and the only woman to win in two different fields. This woman is the namesake for the name of the periodic table's element number 96, curium. You get to 8-14. That's under a minute. Good luck. Under a minute. Please subscribe to the video if you had not done so yet.
Subscribe to the video?
Yeah, or the channel, whatever. Who's calling me? Stop that. It's not my dentist. Not my dentist this time. We're 30 to go. We're at 30 to go. 9:70. Why did I do that? There you go. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Unmute me. I apologize. 30 seconds on the clock. Get the answers in. No penalty for a wrong guess if you don't know by now. Stab in the dark. 10 seconds. Yeah. Who'd have thought starting the night with whiskey? Yeah. Oh, nice. All right, time's up. Here's the answer. Round 4. Marie Curie. Marie? Mary? Marie.
Marie Curie is what I think it is.
Yeah, we thought it rhymed.
And I love science, so I think I should be right.
Fact. Let's see how you will do in round 4.5. Round 4.5 are going to be 4 questions loosely related to the clues that I just gave you. Not necessarily about Miss Curie, Ms., whatever she wants, but about the clues that I read to you earlier. These are 4 questions. And then we're going to go on to the heckles. We got a nice group of heckles. Thank you guys so much. It's very nice of you guys. Good luck. Here's number 1. The Russian Empire reigned over the region from 1721 until the 1917 February Revolution and the abdication of what last Tsar? If there is a... Oh, by the way, thank you so much, A. We appreciate that for the subscription. Thank you so much, A. If there is a regal number associated with the name, we need it. If not, we don't. Number 1 again. The Russian Empire reigned over the region from 1721 till the 1917 February Revolution and the abdication of what last Tsar? Very nice, everybody. Here's question number 2. The Franklin Medal of the American Philosophical Society is awarded in what U.S. state, the longtime home of its namesake? 2 again. The Franklin Medal of the American Philosophical Society is awarded in what U.S. state, the longtime home of its namesake? Thank you. Oh, you got.
Yes.
Question 3. What American scientist is the only other person to win 2 Nobel Prizes in 2 different fields? One in chemistry for his work on chemical bonds, and one in peace for his campaign against nuclear weapons testing. This might be one of the tougher questions I have in the round. Round? I meant game. 3 again. What American scientist is the only other person to win 2 Nobel Prizes in 2 different fields? One in chemistry for his work on chemical bonds, and one in peace for his campaign against nuclear weapons testing. Well, good to know my chatbot's a little weird. It got cut off by the character limit. Question 4, final question for the round. Here's 4. The discovery of curium by Glenn T. Seaborg was closely related to the research done for what project? The World War II undertaking that produced the first nuclear weapons.
I'm not just any cyborg. I am a Seaborg. And then he shoots like sharks at you.
Behold Seaborg. Behold and pray to Seaborg. Bonus question number 4. That's hilarious. The discovery of curium by Glenn T. Seaborg was closely related to the research done for what project? The World War II undertaking that produced the first nuclear weapons. 10 seconds on the clock. We're going to check on the heckles, and we're going to move right on to the answers. Try and... That should fix that. I was over the character limit. That should fix that. All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jack, do we have heckles?
Oh, we have a whole bucket of them.
Let's get in the bucket.
Let's get in the bucket. Our first heckle is quite a generous heckle. Thanks so much,
Mona.
Mona.
Hey, Mona.
Thank you so much. And she wants to say, Jersey is a diverse state that is more than just Newark. In a short amount of time, we can be at the beach, in a mountain, in a farmland, or in a big city. We here in Jersey are huge fans of your show and are grateful for you doing this. Beach umbrella, sun setting between the hills, sun rising on the city, ball, and corn.
Hey guys, guess who's never making fun of Jersey ever again? Guess what the best state in the entire country is?
Yeah, you talked me into it. That's such
New Jersey, baby. Other states, step up. Jersey's putting their money where their mouth is, and we run on money. We're Jersey, never insulting Jersey again. Cannot insult Jersey again unless someone gives me much more money. I'm just saying. I'm a capitalist at heart.
I just recognized that the ball was a tomato. I thought it was a red ball with a green star on it, but I see it's a tomato now. Thank you, Mona.
Correction. We still love Jersey. Still love it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Steven has a generous heckle for us.
What's up, Steven?
Steven says, thanks for the shout out, Jack.
Hey.
Kissy face. That's my dad who went to Princeton.
Yeah.
And the numerical amount references that.
Yeah. He is smart. And whatever you think I mean by that, it's more than that. Next heckle.
Our next heckle comes from Ronald. Ronald says, hey, congratulations on show number 52. That was my number in high school football. Love the hamsters. Beer, exasperated cat. Happy
2.
face with the tongue out. Laughing, smiling cat. Googly eyes, happy face with a mask.
Face with a mask, Ron.
Nice.
We love it. My number 96. 96. I don't know what position you played her on. I think you were defensive tackle, maybe defensive end. You're a little wiry, so I think but you got that good base. Yeah. I don't know. I'm guessing defensive end. Let me know. Maybe tight end. I don't know. I've only seen you from the front. Moving on to next heckle.
Thank you so much, Ronald. Our next heckle comes from Teddy.
Teddy
says, pardon me.
Sorry.
Hey guys, had a great time on Sunday with Frasier trivia, except that everyone was too nice with their heckles. Well, that stops now. Padres suck. Math is dumb. And French Stewart can't act. Love, Teddy and Hubs, Devil, Unicorn, Grid of Dials, Purple Heart, Teddy Bear.
Appropriate. Right as you said that, Teddy in chat told us to add up all the Teddy heckles over course and then put them against Jersey. And we'll see how Vegas.
I mean, it's going to be very close, to be honest.
I'll tell you what though. Top three.
You beat him. I love it. It's amazing.
I don't want to put them all together.
I don't want to verse you guys. You're all on the same team.
But I'm just saying right now,
Jersey.
I'm loving a lot of Nevada and Jersey.
Love it.
Loving them.
Yeah, Nevada, Jersey, better than California. No. And math is not dumb. Our next heckle says...
She couldn't let that go. No matter how long we talked, she would never let that go. Not slipping by.
Ron played center, by the way.
Center!
For
okay.
all those curious.
Center, but not long snapper. Okay.
Ben says, shut up and take my money.
Done. Moving on.
We will, Ben.
Moving on.
Dan says, broomsticks and butterbeer in the house. Greetings from Dan, Jess, Boo, Kelly, Jennifer, Mike, and Anastasia.
What's up, crew? How's it going, folks? Again, check out Broomsticks and Butterbeer podcast if you like Harry Potter. They're great. They're fans of the show. They didn't pay us. They're just fans.
They gave us shirts. It was great.
Yeah, they gave us shirts. Next heckle.
Audrey has our next heckle.
What's up, Audrey?
Audrey wants to say, happy birthday, Greg. You are my favorite.
Happy birthday,
Yay,
Greg!
Happy birthday!
I hope you're here tonight. If you're watching tonight, you're Audrey's favorite. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. You can only have one favorite. Unless it's states. And then I have like 4. Nevada, Jersey, and a rotating California and Texas mix. Thank you so much. Final heckle before we move on to the answers around 4.5.
Our last heckle for now is from Joshua, and it says, not hot take.
Uh-oh.
Italians from New Jersey are the bane of my existence working at an Italian restaurant.
Okay, if Josh was in Jersey, that's okay.
I think it sounds like he's in Jersey.
Okay. All right. Italians from Okay, so people in New Jersey who think they're Italian is Joshua's bane of his existence. And I can get that, but Joshua, if I'm going to give you any piece of advice for that, forget about it.
Mwah.
Bye,
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, Echo Cam. Here are the answers around 4.5. Number 1, the Russian Empire reigned over the region from 1721 to the 1917 February Revolution and the abdication of what last czar? I needed Nicholas II. Nicholas II. Nick the First? Nope. Nick the Second. 2, the Franklin Medal of American Philosophical Society is awarded in what U.S. state? Longtime home of its namesake. Well, it's Benjamin Franklin, and he was from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for a big chunk of his life. Philly is the right answer, number 2. We're looking for Philly. Thank you, Mick, for the subscription. We appreciate it, Mick. Namesake of one of the good people in wrestling, Mick Foley. Number 3, that's to Mikey. One American scientist, the only other person to win 2 Nobel Prizes in 2 different fields? Tough question. Linus Pauling. Linus Pauling. If you got it right, expect an email from us with a document that you have notarized and you didn't cheat to get it right. Here's number 4. I did ask for the state. I said state. I'm sorry, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You did ask for the state.
Backing up.
Pennsylvania is the right answer.
Backing up. Pennsylvania is the right answer. I was asking for the state there, folks. It was a long question, so I wanted to get through it quickly. And finally, number 4. The discovery of curium by Glenn T. Seaberg was closely related to the research done for what project? The Manhattan Project is the right answer there. Manhattan Project is number 4. Again, going back, we were looking for the state there. Sorry. Pennsylvania is what we're looking for. That's the correct answer. How'd you do in round 4? How'd you do? Did you do good? You okay? You need anything? Easier questions? Round 5 is going to be Guess the Theme. In this round, we've got 8 questions in store for you. The correct answers to 1 through 7 all have something in common. Thank you, Jenny, for the subscription. We are climbing
I'm so
ever so
excited.
closely. You
Thank
guys
you.
are great tonight. You guys are very nice. We got a bunch of subscribers tonight. You guys are we're 973. All right. In this round, the answers to 1 through 7 give you the theme and the answer to number 8. So, keep your eyes peeled and your ears open. The clue might be the whole answer. The clue might be a word within the answer. The clue might be letters in succession, in order, in a word in the answer. Take a look at the 1 through 7 answers and focus on the ones you know you have correct. Ignore the guesses, ignore the stabs in the dark, focus on the ones you have correct and you know you've nailed to the wall. That should hopefully point you in the right direction to the theme. Once you have the theme correct, double back and look at the harder questions because now you have an additional hint to use in this round. Good luck. Round number 5, question number 1. Here we go. What 2019 Broadway musical, adapted from a 1988 movie, includes the songs Creepy Old Guy, Fright of Their Lives, Say My Name, and Deo? Number 1 again, what 2019 Broadway musical, adapted from a 1988 movie, includes the songs Creepy Old Guy, Fright of Their Lives, Say My Name, and Deo? And Wouter, Broadway is a thing that we have in America in New York City. It's like on a street, and they put on musicals. I'm explaining art to a Dutchman. Number 2. I'm American-splaining. 3. That's funny. That was funny. Invented by David Brewster, what mirrored tube's name comes from the Greek words meaning observation of beautiful forms? Invented by David Brewster, what mirrored tube's name comes from the Greek words meaning observation of beautiful forms? Okay, in chat, if you guys can show me, was there a famous czar named Nicholas? If there was a famous Russian czar named Nicholas, then that makes Nicholas II an important distinction, right? Right? If there was no Russian czar or Russian ruler named Nicholas, why was he the second? So, right? That makes sense, right? It's like answering George Bush if I asked for a U.S. president. Like, which one? Same deal. It's trivia. Number 3. Batons, coins, swords, and cups are the most common suits in a deck of what? Three again. Batons, coins, swords, and cups are the most common suits in a deck of what?
That's okay. That's okay, right?
For what?
I don't know.
We'll find out later.
Okay.
Question number 4. Bree's just being weird. What word refers to a type of inadvertent spitting that usually occurs while yawning? And a fan of a 2010s TV show about a high school choir. 4 again. What word refers to a type of inadvertent spitting that occurs usually while yawning and a fan of a 2010s TV show about a high school choir? Wouter, New York, Broadway, he's learning so much. I can show you the world. Tell me, princess. No, again, the NBA Jams guy singing that would be great. Here's 5. Led by frontman Billy Corgan, what alt-rock band has released the songs Cherub Rock, 1979, and Tonight Tonight? 5 again, led by frontman Billy Corgan, what alt-rock band has released the songs Cherub Rock, 1979, and Tonight Tonight. Thank you, by the way. I've moved on to Sierra Nevada because I want to enunciate through round 6. Question 6. What sport, which was played on the RMS Titanic, takes place inside a court surrounded by 4 walls and uses a hollow ball made of rubber compound? 6 again. I need the answer that fits the theme. Alright? If there's multiple answers that apply, I need the answer that fits the theme. Alright? Number 6. What sport, which was played on the RMS Titanic, takes place inside a court surrounded by 4 walls and uses a hollow ball made of a rubber compound? Sorry, beer necessities. I gave you a warning in the beginning of this show. That's why I got my plugs in early, before you guys found out that it was kind of a generational night tonight. We'll see what we got tomorrow, but hey, next round's also tough. Sorry. Here's 7. Clickhole and the AV Club are websites owned and operated by what satirical newspaper founded in 1988? 7 again. Clickhole and the AV Club are websites owned and operated by what satirical newspaper founded in 1988? I have great peripheral vision. Jack pantomiming the answers off screen. I'm like a flounder. I got both eyes on this side. All right, here comes the final question for the round, folks. Question number 8. Looking at all the correct answers to 1 through 7, what's the theme for this round? What is the theme for round number 5? Take a look at the answers to 1 through 7. The correct answers have a clue in them. They point you to the right direction. That's the answer to number 8. We're moving right on to the heckles. You know what the question is. It's even on your answer sheet. So what's the theme is question number 8. Jack, do we have heckles?
We do.
Let's bring on the heckle cam.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hecklers, and hi, people. This first heckle comes from Phil.
Hey, Phil. What's up, Phil?
Hi, Phil. Thank you so much.
What up, Phil?
He says, "Hey, Dr. Nihilism Crane, 6th place in the Fraser quiz? Your namesake, David Hyde Pierce, would be disappointed. Sad face, eyes closed face."
I like that. Oh, well, he did win an Eddie. Nihilism Crane, one of the random choices. They won a stuffed Eddie, so that is a winner.
They kind of won.
They were a winner, Phil. They did win.
But no, they weren't one of the random ones. They were one of the team name ones.
Oh, were they?
Yes.
Oh, 100%. So they did win.
They won something.
So
you're all winners in my heart.
But our scores will be the official.
You can see that on our Facebook and Instagram. Joan has our next heckle.
What's up, Joan?
Joan has a hefty heckle. Thank you so much. She says, "New Jersey is the state I hail from.
Oh, that's another.
And why I now live in California." Kidding. Mostly. Hugs to my fellow New Jerseyites. I dearly miss your pizza, transit system, and malls. All my Springsteen and Bon Jovi love. Joan of Team Dr. Nihilism Crane.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Did you want an Eddie? Because we ordered all of them off Amazon. If you wanted an Eddie, we bought them all.
You can't have them.
They're currently out of stock on Amazon. We bought every single one to give out to our Fraser. We were very happy with that crowd, so we bought every Eddie that Amazon had. We're looking now to eBay to get more. But thank you so much for the heckle. We appreciate that, Joan. Thank you so much, Joan.
Thank you, Joan. Reese has a heckle for us. Reese says, "How many maths could a jack wrench math if a jack wrench would maths? And I would say that would be the limit as x approaches infinity of x."
I fell asleep. What happened?
I tried to make that very short.
I know, it was amazing. Baffling how I fell asleep in that very short period of time. How long was I out? Thanks, Heckle. Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much. Our next heckle comes from Joshua, and he actually gave us 2 heckles.
What's up, Joshua?
The first one says, "I am not from New Jersey. Come at me, Italians.
This is me backing up. It's me backing away from the situation.
But his next heckle says, also from Joshua, man, I'm learning a lot about this Linus Pauling cat. Only person to have 2 unshared Nobel Prizes. 1,200 published papers and books.
You're welcome.
So Joshua is learning. Maybe not learning, maybe in the direction we want, but that's great.
Hey.
I'll love it.
We'll take knowledge. Thank you so much, Joshua.
Thank you for your heckles tonight, Joshua.
Last one till we go on the answers.
Our last one is a generous heckle from Eric.
Thank you, Eric. What's up, Eric?
Much
What's up,
for
Minnesota?
That's Eric. So, what do you guys have to do to get a Curb Your Enthusiasm trivia night?
Okay.
Skull!
Okay. Eric, here's what we'll do. We're not going to do it publicly. We might do one for you, and it might be short, it might be 30 minutes. All right? We might personally put one together for you and your friends. But what we're not going to do, and what I'm not going to do, and what my writer's not going to do, is binge watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, because that will put us into a depression that we will never come from. Have you ever watched that show 3 episodes in a row? Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Are they just terrible people?
Yes! And you watch more than 2 episodes and you're in a funk for the whole day. So, Eric, we'll look into doing a very quick, we'll do a hot round for you because you're a longtime fan. It's going to be short. No one else can see it. You and your fans, maybe, but it's going to be quick. It'll be a couple rounds.
Do we need money to do this, or are we just doing it?
We still need money. It's not going to be soon. If you want it to be soon, give us money. We'll eventually do it. But if you want it to be soon...
I feel like I'm going to have to write this down if he's going to remember.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Bye, Hecklecam.
Bye,
Eric,
thank you so
we'll talk.
much.
Bye, Hecklecam.
Bye.
Here are the answers to round 5. Oh, Curb is such a depressing show. It's just he's awful to everyone. What 2019 Broadway musical adapted from a 1988 movie features the songs Creepy Old Guy, Friday Their Lives, and Say My Name, Deo? Beetlejuice is the right answer there. Beetlejuice is the correct answer there. The correct answer to that one is... I'm not going to say it. Don't want him to appear. Number 2. Invented by David Brewster. What mirrored tube's name comes from the Greek words meaning observation of beautiful forms. Kaleidoscope is the right answer there. Kaleidoscope. No, spelling doesn't matter for the answer, but spelling it right might have helped you for the theme. Number 3. Batons, coins, swords, and cups are the most common suits in a deck of what? Tarot cards is the right answer there. Tarot cards. 4. What word refers to a type of inadvertent spitting that usually occurs while yawning at a fan of 2010's TV show about a high school choir? Gleek is the correct answer there. Gleek is the correct answer. We're looking for Gleek. 5. Led by... Can you Gleek? I can Gleek on command.
No, my brother can.
I can Gleek on command. Anyway. Led by frontman Billy Corgan. What alt-rock band released the songs Cherub Rock, 1979, and Tonight Tonight? Smashing Pumpkins is the correct answer, number 5. 6. What sport played on the RMS Titanic? We were looking for squash for number 6. Squash for 6. Oh, I'm wrong about something. Click hole in the AV Club or websites owned and operated by what satirical newspaper founded in 1988? The Onion is number 7.
You're wrong about Curb Your Enthusiasm being depressing, I think.
Oh, it is. Then why am I depressed, huh? Because of other things? No, because I watched a couple episodes of Curb. Thank you. Money, please. Finally, what was the theme for the round, folks? Sorry, I needed that. In the answers, beet, kale, taro, leek, pumpkin, squash, and onion, vegetables. We needed vegetables was the theme for round number 5. How did you do in this round? You guarantee more people would show up for a Curb night versus Frasier? Probably so, but they're gonna be depressed. Frasier was a great crowd.
They were so positive.
They were so positive. Everyone from Curb's like, no, that's wrong. Anyway,
we're making assumptions because we're gonna do that.
Round 5 is done, folks. Tell us how you did in round number 5. Post your score because it's done. Time for round number 6. Round 6 is gonna be your media round. Tonight, it's an audio round. You're gonna be dealing celebrity memoir audiobooks. These are all celebrity memoirs. Books written by celebrities. It's their memoirs. you'll hear a clip of these memoirs read by the celebrities themselves. Name the celebrity. It's that easy. Yes, you're going to hear them twice after the second playthrough. We're going to go over the heckles that are sent in after round 6, and then right on to the answers. So move quickly. You only hear these twice. I don't even have it ready. Here's your first playthrough, folks. Well, I'm going to stall just a tiny bit. Your first playthrough. I was closer than I thought, actually. Here we go, folks. Good luck.
Number 1.
2 months after my 40th birthday, I was asked to be a part of a show about teenagers. There was that word again, teenager. It seems to stick to me like a barnacle. But the difference was that now I was not being asked to play a teenager, but to play the mother of one.
Number 2.
There were at least a dozen of them up there, different kinds of swallowtails, a southern dogface, a monarch. I could never decide which one was my favorite. By the time she took up the hobby, I had turned 11, Peter was 9, and we were living in our second rented house in Connecticut.
Number 3.
It was nighttime, February 1943, and I was standing next to my mother, thinking about the war in Europe. I had a very good relationship with my mother, so there's no need for any psychoanalysis about why I was thinking of the war.
Number 4.
Our flat was at the top, 3 long flights of stairs up from the ground floor, and 5 flights from the garden, where the only toilet for 5 families was situated. The location of this toilet was to take on major significance.
Number 5.
I know I've got a natural talent that has seen me through most of my trials and tribulations. Being funny is my bulletproof vest. This mouth of mine and my goofy face have kept me from getting shot many a times, particularly one time when I stole this drug dealer's girl.
Number 6.
I don't remember a time when I wasn't chubby. Like being Indian, being chubby feels like it is just part of my permanent deal. I remember being in 1st grade in Mrs. Gilmore's class at Fisk Elementary School and seeing that Ashley Kemp, the most popular girl in our class, weighed only 37 pounds.
Number 7.
For some reason, I had very old-timey ideas about what show business was like when I was first starting out. Maybe it was all those afternoons I spent watching the 4:30 movie when I was supposed to be doing my homework. Sorry, Dad.
Number 8.
The genius of apartheid was convincing people who were the overwhelming majority to turn on each other. Apartheid is what it was. You separate people into groups and make them hate one another.
All right, that's the first playthrough of these 8 clips for the audio round. Name the celebrity reading a memoir or the audiobook version of their memoir. Really quickly in chat, the Curb Your Enthusiasm debate continues. You're saying that because I had a Always Sunny quiz, that's not the same as a Curb. That's not the Curb Your Enthusiasm is an awkward type of funny. It's an awkward situation. It's a really cringy, like UK Office kind of bad situation show. You cannot binge Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, the thing with Always Sunny is they're always gonna get their comeuppance. They're never gonna succeed, and you know it from the get-go.
Right. Larry David consistently succeeds and is rewarded for his terrible, terrible behavior. It's hard to binge. That's my defense.
Well, I feel like we're getting really in our personal opinions about these shows and why.
And we own the company, so that's what's gonna happen. Here's your second playthrough, folks. Last chance to name the memoirs of the celebrity. Name the celebrity. Good luck.
Number 1.
2 months after my 40th birthday, I was asked to be a part of a show about teenagers. There was that word again, teenager. It seems to stick to me like a barnacle. But the difference was that now I was not being asked to play a teenager, but to play the mother of one.
Number 2.
There were at least a dozen of them up there, different kinds of swallowtails, a southern dogface, a monarch. I could never decide which one was my favorite. By the time she took up the hobby, I had turned 11, Peter was 9, and we were living in our second rented house in Connecticut.
Number 3.
It was nighttime, February 1943, and I was standing next to my mother, thinking about the war in Europe. I had a very good relationship with my mother, so there's no need for any psychoanalysis about why I was thinking of the war.
Number 4.
Our flat was at the top, 3 long flights of stairs up from the ground floor, and 5 flights from the garden, where the only toilet for 5 families was situated. The location of this toilet was to take on major significance.
Number 5.
I know I've got a natural talent that has seen me through most of my trials and tribulations. Being funny is my bulletproof vest. This mouth of mine and my goofy face have kept me from getting shot many a times, particularly one time when I stole this drug dealer's girl.
Number 6.
I don't remember a time when I wasn't chubby. Like being Indian, being chubby feels like it is just part of my permanent deal. I remember being in first grade in Mrs. Gilmore's class at Fisk Elementary School and seeing that Ashley Kemp, the most popular girl in her class, weighed only 37 pounds.
Number 7.
For some reason, I had very old-timey ideas about what show business was like when I was first starting out. Maybe it was all those afternoons I spent watching the 4:30 movie when I was supposed to be doing my homework. Sorry, Dad.
Number 8.
The genius of apartheid was convincing people who were the overwhelming majority to turn on each other. Apartheid is what it was. You separate people into groups and make them hate one another.
All right, that's the final playthrough of those 8 clips. Name the celebrity. Name the celebrity. Chet, you got me all wrong. I'm a fan of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I like the show. It's a funny show. I just can't watch more than 3 episodes, and I wouldn't subject my writer to that. I wouldn't. I can't pay him and say, watch this over and over again. It was just in one sitting. It's hard. It's good over time. It evolves. But in one sitting, it's just like a lot of Reese's peanut butter cups. Do we have any heckles, Jack?
We do, from the nice people.
Let's read the messages from the nice people.
Benjamin says,
What's up, Benjamin?
Dr. Nihilism Crane here.
Uh-oh.
Phil has defamed our honor. Pistols at dawn or Warzone at 3 p.m. It should be said that Phil came in dead last on the Frasier trivia. Shame, sir. Shame. Monocle, smiley face. Monocle, smiley face. Monocle, smiley face.
Monocle. Matthew in chat saying Reese's peanut butter cups are easy to binge. Matthew, a crisp $20 bill for you to eat 20 of them in 10 minutes. A $20 bill for you, Matt, if you can eat 20 Reese's peanut butter cups in 10 minutes. $20 bill for
With
you.
no water.
No water.
See
how bingeable they are now. See how rich that creamy, chocolatey, peanut buttery goodness is. When you got 20 of them. See how bingeable they are now. Next heckle coming in.
Our next heckle comes from Vincent.
I'm firing on all cylinders.
Vincent wants us to know that pumpkins and squash are fruits.
Nice. Technically, cool.
So, if you put like plants, then we'll accept it. Or fruits, I will accept it.
Yeah, probably. Thanks, Vincent.
Thank you, Deanna.
Official challenge.
Deanna has our next heckle. She says, "Gravity is not a law. I did not vote for it." Thinking face, thinking
I feel like that's a quote from something and I missed it.
It does sound like a quote.
Thank you, Deanna.
Thank you, Deanna. We have a hefty heckle from Nicole. Nicole says, "Pominator here, still in Arizona, still quarantined, still average at trivia.
Hey!
Thanks again, laughing, smiling face."
We just hope you have fun. You don't have to be. You do not have to be good at trivia to enjoy this show. It's you know what you know, and you celebrate what you know, and then you learn what you don't. So
watch a couple drunk people read a bunch of words.
Get progressively tipsy throughout the night.
Hey.
With you.
We
say that to ourselves. Mm-hmm. We're getting drunk with 100 people.
It's
social.
It's not alone. That's him right directly after the show. Cassie.
Hey, Cassie.
Says, "More Frasier. Frasier fans are the best.
Yeah, pretty nice.
Love you, Eric, but crash and burn, Curb. Love beer, porn, money. 3 Diamond Club."
Oh, 3 Diamond Club shout out. We had a pick a card night, and a bunch of people picked up 3 diamonds. And it was one off.
They
It was
joined
one
a
off.
club.
They made a club together. That was
Very
yeah.
exclusive.
Again, the Frasier crowd that night, above and beyond best crowd that we've had for one of those kind of theme nights. Again, and one of the smallest too. It was amazing. They were very small and mighty and generous too. A couple heckles. That helped, right? But you know, thank you, Heckle Cam.
Thank you. Like and subscribe, everyone.
Like and subscribe. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel, please. We are like under. I think we're under like 30. We're under 30 to go. We are at 973. 27 to go. Here are the answers to round number 6. Good luck. Hope you did well. Number 1. Molly Ringwald was the right answer. Number 1. Molly Ringwald with the book "Getting My Pretty Back" for number 1. Getting My Pretty Back. Yeah. Number 2. Jane Fonda is number 2. Jane Fonda for 2. That's from My Life So Far. Jane Fonda. Number 3. Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke from My Lucky Life in and Out of Show Business. That was Dick Van Dyke's voice. Very funny guy. I don't know his. I'm not going to compliment him because I don't know what he said lately. Number 4, Michael Caine. Michael Caine. If you want to do an impersonation of Michael Caine, say the words "my cocaine." Michael Caine. Well, I'm just Michael Caine. Number 5. Tracy Morgan is number 5. Oh, by the way, Michael Caine was from What's It All About? Number 5, Tracy Morgan, I Am the New Black is the right answer. Number 5. I Am the New Black. Do not quote me.
Austin.
Do not quote me. That's Tracy Morgan's book. Number 6. Mindy Kaling is number 6. Mindy Kaling from Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me for number 6. Mindy Kaling. Number 7. The Size of a Tangerine. Number 7. Lauren Graham is number 7. Lauren Graham from Talking as Fast as I Can. I think Gilmore Girls. Is Lauren Graham from Gilmore Girls?
I have no idea.
My Gilmore. If I'm wrong, I'm so wrong. I've angered so many people.
Oh, I think you're right. She looks like it.
I think yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I've never seen an episode, but I know that we have a lot of Gilmore Girls fans that play our trivia game. I know we have so many. I'm not saying that's our next theme. It's not, but like, give me some money and we might think about it. Before we go over to the last answer, subscribe. Buy the shirt, Shadow 2020, merch.peoplestrivia.co. It's right there. Buy it. Like the video. Come back tomorrow. And after this game is over, we're going to tell you what the theme is Thursday and next Thursday. Here's your final answer to round 6, number 8. Trevor Noah! Trevor Noah from Born a Crime. Born a Crime. Okay, we got to go over those heckles, yeah. Born a Crime. Jack just read that book. Good book, yeah?
Yes, it was great. I loved it. I just read Born a Crime.
Born a Crime, very
He's
good.
a comedian, so it's great.
It's digestible, easier to read. So check out Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. Folks, 2 more heckles, and then we're going to say goodbye, and then we're going to reveal the themes. Let's bring on the heckle cam real quick. Hi.
Hi! I just wanted to get these in because there's a super generous, very generous heckle from Lisa who says, "Thank you guys for all your hard work. P.S. You're wrong about Curb Your Enthusiasm."
Agree to disagree. We got to agree to disagree. But, like, I watched the show a couple times in a row. I'm like, I am drained of emotion. Like, it's hard.
Maybe you just watched the wrong episode.
Maybe I could have watched the wrong batch. That's possible.
And Christopher has a heckle that says Happy Tuesday.
Thank you, Christopher.
Thank you, Christopher. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Bye.
Have a wonderful night.
You guys are very nice. Lisa, that was very generous. Lisa, Phil, thank you guys so much.
Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for playing. Your score is going to be posted tomorrow on Facebook and Instagram. Let me announce what your next themes or next gimmicks are going to be. This Thursday, it's July 2nd, which is the closest we're going to be to the 4th of July. So, 4th of July celebration is going to happen on July 2nd. My friends from the Netherlands, study up on American stuff. That might help you out there, Wouter. Because on Thursday, our show is going to be all about 4th of July theme. So that's coming up on Thursday. That's the 2nd of July. The 9th of July, next Thursday. You're going to love this one. It is People's Trivia Company's Trivia Night Online Pet Appreciation Night. Next Thursday is a quiz all about animals, and it's all about your pets. Want you to take a picture of you playing trivia night with your pet. If you want to dress up with your pet, you want to share it on social media. We got questions about animals. We're giving away prizes for, just participating. Pet Appreciation Night, July 9th. That's a Thursday. Next Thursday is going to be Pet Appreciation Night. Speaking of Lisa, I know Chewy's probably going to make an appearance. So, get your pets ready for next Thursday. Pet Appreciation Night is going to be coming down. Chat's loving it. Chat loves it. Speaking of which, let's bring... Oh, she claws onto my shoulder every time. Hi, baby. This is Shadow. Shadow is a 13-year-old Russian Blue. She's the namesake of our T-shirt. There she is. Hi, sweetie. She is having none of this. She is purring. She might be a little nervous. Shadow. Oh, I love her so much. We want...
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
That's the back of her head. She's going to try and claw my throat like a vampire. Come on, climb me like a monkey. There we go. That's Shadow! She has learned to hate that, and we're probably going to find something else to do. Pick up your Shadow 2020 t-shirt, The Time is Meow, at merch.peoplestribute.co. I gotta get a new suit now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine, whatever. It's hers now. Let's get... the second thing I will show you, one is Shadow, two, am I wearing pants tonight? I always let you guys know if I'm wearing pants while hosting the show. It's still hot in Brea, so I'm wearing shorts. Unless it's a special occasion. Look at these white legs. Look at these. I don't think I went outside. I did laundry, so I stepped outside a little bit. But folks, shorts in tonight's game. We hope you had a good time. We hope you enjoyed yourself. If you were playing whatever position on the globe, we thank you for being here. On behalf of myself, Austin, on behalf of my wife, my co-host and producer, Jack, our cat, Shadow, the people, hosts, and writers that make up the People's Trivia Company, we appreciate you being here tonight. Take care of yourselves and each other. Again, now more than ever, take care of yourselves and each other. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you.
Please subscribe. Bye.
But love you, most of all.
Love you, and yeah, dude.